Good night, world. This is Ivan Omer. It's going to be another side video. I hope you guys enjoyed my last recent side videos when I talked about the actors in Hollywood, my last recent video, as well as when I talked in depth about my book, Last Hope for xanus. The reason why I'm making a lot of side videos now is because my series is soon coming to an end. Because I only have my Phase 6 announcement, then Swimming with the Sharks, and the final announcement. So I thought it would be cool to pump up quite a few side videos. That way, you guys could enjoy this series while I still can. Because once I'm king, I'm not making more videos for you. I'm pacing on my wife after this. Because you're going to be paying my wife, you're also going to pay, obviously. I'm not going to do like that, obviously. So I hope you guys enjoyed my last recent videos. Interesting video. It's interesting when I write on my board and I make those videos, obviously. I moved the board over to the right, so now you can see the words well, which is good. For this video, I'm going to talk about, so because I talked about my world in depth, at the end of my continuation of my novel in depth, whatever is a video, at the end of the video, I talked about how I want just in case if you guys are wondering, what will my world be like? I'm going to talk about what I want my world to look like for my lands. I'll talk about what I want xanus to look like, what I want Cyrus to look like, what I want Sapphish to look like, and what I want the ancient Gilead Sage to look like. I'll leave out the other land, and I'll talk about what I want the Forest of Galatia to look like. Talk about that. I'll also talk about the concept artists I want to bring on board: John Howe, Alan Lee, and the concept artists who drew for Avatar. I'm going to talk about how I want those guys responsible for the world building for my movie. And I'm also going to show you pictures of what I'm talking about, obviously. Like, I want the North to look like Rivendell. I want it to be original, obviously, but I want it to look something like Rivendell. And I want Cyrus to look something like the Shire, except look original, obviously. So don't copy the movie, obviously, but I want it to look something similar like the Shire. I want the ancient Gilead Sage to be something like Moria, so a big city, and that's where he feasts and his 500 bad army live. It was top notch, and that's why it's going to be the best story ever told. Right? I want Savage to be something like Gondor, except it looks original, obviously. So some similarities, but the world, but it's original, as you can't copy obviously other movies. You need to make your world look. Even though xanus has a lot of similarities with Lord of the Rings, my story is very original. I don't want to copy Lord of the Rings, obviously. So even though the ancient Gilead Sage will be something like Moria, I want it to be original. I want it to look original, obviously, and not copy, obviously, the Lord of the Rings movie, obviously. We'll talk about that. I'm also going to talk about the characters, Ephesus and Eretat, and what I want the wolves and bats to look like. And I'll show you guys pictures on my laptop to give you guys an idea of what I want the wolves. I already told you guys what I want the wolves to look like, obviously. Like, I want Eretat to look like something like Pennywise the Clown. I'll show you pictures of Pennywise the Clown. And I want Ephesus and the wolves to look something like that boss orc. Either the boss orc in Lord of the Rings or that devil in Annabelle. I want the wolves to look something like that. Like a hybrid. I want the bats to be a hybrid of that devil figure in the Annabelle series, as well as a hybrid of the boss orc. I'm going to tell the concept artists who are going to draw for the characters. I want the bats to be a hybrid of that devil in Annabelle, as well as a hybrid of the boss orc in Lord of the Rings, a hybrid of the boss orc in Lord of the Rings, and the devil in the Annabelle movie series. And I want Eretat and the wolves to look something like Pennywise the Clown, except 3 times scarier. I want these beings 3 times scarier than all these beings in these movies I just mentioned. So I'll babble on for 30 minutes, and then in the second part, I'll start talking about the concept artists and what I want my world and what I want my characters to look, and I'll show you pictures, obviously. So for the first 30 minutes, I'll talk about I'll talk about me and my wife, and I'll talk about I'll show you pictures of the building I'm going to build for the special effects team, as well as my luxury boardroom. Because me and my wife will do the concept arts in the building that I'm going to build for the special effects team. Whereas the boardroom is just for signed contracts and board meetings and eating lunch. I'm not going to do the concept arts in the boardroom, no. I'm going to do it in the building that I'm going to build for my special effects team in Vancouver. Right, so once I pay this fee, again, this is the year I'll be paying the fee, obviously. I'll be making an announcement this year, late October, so for a good 10 months I'll pay the fee. So sometime next year, and I don't know, sometime next year in June, July, August, I'll be seeing my wife VJ, and you're still taking me for granted, world. So once I'm king, I'm not even going to think about this Savage channel. So once I pay this bullshit fee and I save my beautiful wife, obviously, and I release my amazing fantasy novel, again, I already explained to you guys how top-notch my book is. You guys get an idea how top-notch my book is. Hence why you're looking at an amazing story, the best story told. Yes, even better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. I'm going to be selling it as a box set, obviously. And a movie I'm also going to sell on a box set, 4K Blu-ray box set, obviously. The 3 movie volumes are going to be stored in the box set, obviously. I'm not a fan of the folding case, no. I'm going to have it in a box, and there's 3 4K Blu-ray movies stored in there. With the cover pictures and all that stuff. That's why you got to hire good photographers, obviously. So once I pay this bullshit fee, come back from death, and I cry my eyes out, and I see my wife after 30 years. Yeah, peace out. Right? I'm going to settle. Me and my wife will settle in I'll meet my wife in Los Angeles. I'll settle in a hotel in Los Angeles. And then the next day, me and my wife will fly to Vancouver, and that's when we'll start making the plans. I'm going to hire George Lucas to help me and my wife start Sky Source. Right? We're going to build our $100 million condo. Buy the jet, buy the yacht, obviously, buy our clothes, hang out in Vancouver, and we're going to be planning Sky Source. So George Lucas will be helping me with the process of starting Sky Source, like trademarking our name, creating our brand logo. I'm going to show you, if you want to get an idea of the Sky Source logo, think of the Paramount. I want my logo to be something like Paramount's. So think of the Paramount's. You guys already know what the Paramount logo looks like, obviously. Think of the Paramount intro logo for my Sky Source company. It looks like top notch. Think something like this for my Sky Source. I'm going to tell the logo person, I want my Sky Source logo to be something like Paramount. So picture something like this for my Sky Source, logo, man. You guys already know the Paramount logo, but think something like this for my Sky Source logo. 20-second clip, okay? See that? Yeah. Think something like that. Oh, yeah. Think something like that for what? For my Sky Source logo. I want it to be something like Paramount. I like the Paramount logo. You know how you see the mountains in the sky? Well, think something like that for my Sky Source logo. You have the sky, it says Sky Source Entertainment, and you have the Canadian Film Company at the bottom. You listen to top notch. You look at something like that for my Sky Source logo, man. So when me and my wife sell Vancouver, and we make plans, obviously. Me and my wife are going to make plans for the $100 million condo, obviously. Again, I'm going to show you pictures to drag this video out for 30 minutes. And after that, I'm going to talk about the interesting topic about the concert artists, what I want my world to look. I'll even show you pictures of the world that are in the movies, obviously. And I'll show you the pictures of the characters. And you better fucking enjoy this as much as you can, because once I'm king, I'm not making any videos for you, man. I'm not kidding around, man. Because you made me pay my wife, you're choosing not to talk in the public eye. I'm not going to have you be that selfish and have you make videos for you. You're not going to talk in the public eye. No. Because you're choosing not to talk about me in the public eye, I'm not making any videos for you. I'm going to keep saying that. When I'm poor, I make videos for you, but once I'm king, I no longer make videos for you. That's the setup, obviously. So me and my wife, I'm going to keep saying this. I don't want to live in a mansion. I'm not a fan of mansions. If it's only because it's only me and my wife don't need to live in a mansion, obviously. And I'm not a fan of buying an existing condo in Vancouver. No, I want my condo built from scratch the way I want it. Because if you build it from scratch, you can build it the way you want it. With your fire, Imax. Whereas if you buy a condo, you might not be the way you want your condo to look like, obviously. I'm a fan of that glass window look. I'm not a fan of the too futuristic look when it's all white inside. No, I'm a fan of the glass wall look, obviously. Right. So me and my wife are gonna own a top-notch luxury condo. I've shown you guys pictures many times, but you guys love when I show you pictures, right? You're looking at something unheard of for my $100 million condo in Vancouver, man. I'm a fan of the glass look. I'm not a fan of the too futuristic. I want it to look futuristic, but not too futuristic. Right, I'll say $100 million luxury condo. You guys, you're looking at something unheard of my condo. Those actors are gonna have to part at my condo, man. And so fucking lucky, obviously. Yeah, I already showed you this picture. For my terrace, I want it to be what? My terrace, I want it to be something like this. I showed you this picture in my Skysource video. I want my terrace to be something like this, man. Something like a luxury like that, man. Me and my wife's terrace outside. A nice terrace outside. And it looks like top notch, man. That's where me and my wife and the actors are gonna party it up. Party it up when the actors are flown in to what? To sign the contracts, obviously. This is gonna be top notch. And that's why those actors are gonna beg, because in Hollywood, yeah, I'm pretty sure producers might have some parties at their house too, but they're gonna get to party up my luxurious 100 million condo, those actors. And they're fucking lucky, obviously. That's why they're gonna beg their asses off, because Skysource is better than Hollywood. I'm trying to find that picture there. That picture of an indoor condo, again, top notch of an indoor condo. Yeah. Look at something unheard of from my condo. Look at something unheard of from my wife's condo, man. I'm trying to find pictures, but I can't find it. Give me a sec here. There you go. That's more like it. Yeah, think of something like this for my condo. Like a condo with interior like this. See that? That's the kind of condo I'm ever gonna own. A nice fucking condo like that, man. So I'm a fan of that look, the glass window look. I'm a fan of that look. I'm not a fan of the too futuristic one. I want my condo to look futuristic, obviously, but not too futuristic. I want it to have like a nice, the open window, the open glass window. I like that design for my condo, obviously. So this is top notch. I'm gonna show you pictures so I can drag this video for 30 minutes. And I'll talk about the I'll talk about the concepts I want to bring on board and all that stuff. There's many pictures I can show you here, obviously. Me and my wife can easily get a $200 million condo, but the moment you do that, you're just wasting money. $100 million is more than enough towards a condo. I'm not gonna waste money. You know what I'm saying, you're looking at something top notch for my condo, man. Like a nice like interior. I'm a fan of the open glass look. I'm gonna tell VJ I'm a fan of the open glass look for my condo. I'm not a fan of the two. I like the futuristic look, but not too futuristic, obviously. Right, I'll show you more pictures here. Look at something unheard of for my condo, man. Yeah, I showed you this picture. See this? I'm a fan of this look here. Yeah, I'm a fan of this look. This is the look I want for my condo. The glass window look. Look at a condo like this for me and wife's condo, man. A nice fucking condo. That's why my wife is so proud of me, because of me. You get to live this amazing life with your husband, man. You're welcome, sweetie. Yeah. You're fucking welcome, I'm saying. Right. I'm gonna own what? A luxury, futuristic office, man. That's where the actors are gonna sign the contracts, man. Futuristic, I'll say office. You look at something unheard of from my office, man. Me and my wife are gonna own a top-notch office, man. So that's a good design. No, that's not good. Yeah, man, you're looking at a top-notch office me and my wife are gonna own, man. Look at future. I want my office to look futuristic. Like a futuristic look. I want my office to be futuristic, obviously. Yeah, you see that? Now, I'm not a fan of that design, but like, you're looking at something top notch in my office, man. And as well as actors, like, oh my god, like, Skysource is top notch, yeah, man. Because my office is luxury, top notch quality, man. I showed you this picture before, but like, I'm seeing this design I like. I like this design here. What design's good here? Yeah. Yeah, I don't want it to be too futuristic, but I want it to be nice, like, nice and futuristic, obviously. Yeah, you see this? Think of something like this for my office, man. Like a nice, like, office like this, man. A nice futuristic look like that, man. You're looking at something like that for my office. A top-notch office. I'm putting $5 million towards my office. It looks like top-notch. This is something unheard of, man. I'm not a fan of the white look, but, like, I've shown you guys many designs for my office. Look at something top-notch, man. For my office. I'll say this. See if there's more pictures here. Yeah, futuristic look. I don't want it to be too futuristic, but you're looking at something unheard of for my office. Here's another picture here. No, I don't like that design. But you're looking at a futuristic office, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you see that? Imagine something like that for my office. This is going to be top notch. A nice futuristic office of that, man. That's the kind of office we're going to own. This is going to be top notch. Yeah, man. Hence why those actors are going to beg the wrestle, because guys, this is better than Hollywood, obviously. I'm also going to have a GPS in my office. Welcome to Sky Stores. And you're looking at something top notch for my GPS for my office, man. It's going to be top notch. Yeah. I'm going to own a top notch boardroom. I'm gonna have me and my wife are gonna have an unheard of boardroom for our office, man. It's been top notch. Yeah, man. Think something like this for my boardroom. See that? That's a bit too futuristic. I don't want it to be too futuristic, but think something like this for my boardroom, man. It looks like top notch. A boardroom like this. That's where me and my wife sign the contracts, and that's where we do the board meetings. There's something top notch. Yeah, man. That's all top notch. Of what? Of a board me, whatever. No, that's where we're gonna sign. Hence, those actors come in there like, holy shit, man! IMVs are fucking rich. Yeah, man. What else, man? I don't want to spend this whole video showing you pictures. I could sidetrack and talk about other things. Obviously. Right. So yeah, so pretty much when me and my wife are in when I settle in Vancouver, I'll show you pictures of Vancouver, man. Downtown Vancouver. Me and my wife are gonna live in beautiful downtown Vancouver, man. Vancouver is fucking beautiful. I'm gonna show you this picture again, man. That's downtown Vancouver. You have the view of the what? Of the mountains, man. That's downtown Vancouver. You see that? That's downtown Vancouver. You have the view of the mountains. That's where me and my wife are gonna be living. And that's where our office and what our luxury office and building where the special effects team are gonna work. That's where we're gonna build our offices, obviously. That's where we're gonna live. We're gonna live in downtown Vancouver. Because I want to live in downtown Vancouver. I want my condo built in downtown Vancouver. Here's another picture, man. That's downtown. That's Vancouver, man. Again, Vancouver is ranked top 25 most beautiful cities in the world. That's Vancouver. A beautiful picture of Vancouver. That's Vancouver. Right next to the Pacific. So Vancouver is not only beautiful, it's right next to the Pacific Ocean. And me and my wife can park our yacht on the docks. We can go in the ocean, drive in the ocean. The actor's going to be doing a luxury table in the yacht. This is top notch, man. Right? What else is me and my wife going to own? I'll stop with the pictures and I'll babble on for a good 10 minutes. I'll shut the camera off. Then I'll start talking about the concept artists I want to bring on board. I'll talk about the characters and world building. What I want my world to look like. Because I've already delved in depth about my world. You guys already know about my Last of Us book. But I'm going to talk about what I want my world to look like when I bring the world to life on the big screen. And that's why Last of Us will be one of, if not the best story told in motion picture. Yes, even better than Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings. I'm not kidding around. Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, you can argue, is the best movie trilogy ever made. And yet Last of Us, if it's done right, a lot of money's put into it, and you hire the perfect actors. Last of Us Aliens will be what the best story ever told in motion picture. This is notch. I can show you more pictures. I don't know, a luxury pool. Me and my wife are gonna own a luxury pool. I'll say luxury indoor pool. Yeah, me and my wife are gonna own a top-notch indoor pool or something. A pool like this, I'm saying. A nice indoor pool. Because I want to have a pool. I don't have to have a pool in my condo, but I always wanted to have a pool in my condo, man. Me and my wife are gonna own a top-notch indoor pool to ourselves. This is a good picture here. Yeah, a nice pool like this, man. Me and my wife are gonna own a top-notch pool like this. A nice indoor pool. Again, I want my condo built on top of the roof. I don't want a condo that's not built. I want my condo built on top of the roof. It's a dream of mine. It's always, ever since I saw Blade, it's a dream of mine to always own my own condo on top of a roof, which is unheard of, man. It's one thing to own a $100 million worth of condo. It's another thing to own a condo on top of the roof. And we and my wife are gonna go swimming. We're gonna every day we can go swimming. Because I like swimming. Swimming's fun. Me and my wife can go swimming, chill in the jacuzzi, get high. I'm going to build my private Imax theater. Show you a private Imax theater. This is top notch. Yeah, me and my wife are going to own an unheard of private Imax theater, man. I'll have my Imax theater seat two people. That's good enough. This is top notch for my Imax theater. Yeah, picture something like this, man. My Imax theater, man. A nice, like, big projector. You know what I'm saying? IMAX is unheard of. IMAX, you need to be rich. You need to have millions in your bank if you want to build your own private IMAX. Cost is like $400,000 minimum to build it because IMAX is top-notch technology. Cost is like $400,000 for IMAX to $2 million, and you need to be someone who's fucking rich to afford your IMAX. So a lot of actors in Hollywood will end up following my advice. They'll end up building their own private IMAX theater, obviously. But you're looking at something top-notch for me and my wife's private IMAX theater. That's something crazy, man. Yeah, here's another picture here. Imagine a room like that, man. I only have my room seat two seats for me and my wife, and we watch all our movies when they get released, as well as other movies that we buy. Right? Look at something like that. My private IMAX seat, yeah, man. It's top notch. Right? Enough of the pictures here. I don't want to spend the 30 minutes showing you pictures, but I'll talk briefly about the actors. Sky Source is so top notch. And Skyscraper is such a top-notch company that all these chosen Hollywood actors, even when they know they're going to have successful careers, I'm not kidding around. The actors chosen for Xanus, they're going to have successful careers after they finish Xanus. They're going to have successful careers in Hollywood. They're all going to rise to that 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 million. The B-listers and rising stars will rise to that 20 million, 30 million, 40 million range, even 50, 60 million range. Some of them might even rise to the 100 million range. You never know. It's like the actor for Belle is already a big A-list singer, but she's only going to get bigger as an actor, obviously. And the smaller A-listers are only going to get bigger, obviously. They know they're going to have successful careers in Hollywood. They're going to be very successful. And even then, they're still going to beg their asses off because Skyscraper is bred in Hollywood and they were saved and they don't want to be left behind. And they know that even though they're successful in Hollywood, the movies will feel meaningless because Ivan and Vijay are the main show. Hence why these Hollywood actors are going to beg their fucking asses off. Because Sky Source is what? It's better than Hollywood, man. That's all top-notch Skyscraper. And after being spoiled, getting paid a lot of money, luxury buffet, the runs our gas car, phone on private jet, $100 million route to condo party, partying up his yacht, partying up the lounge, partying up his jet, $2,000 gift card, $2,000 royalty check for all the re-releases, so all my movies. My last was Ames movie. They're gonna fucking beg their asses off. They know they're gonna have such careers. That's the funny thing. Their goals achieved. They're gonna be ace actors, and even then they still beg because that's how special me and my wife are. Yeah, even though I know I'm gonna be successful in Hollywood, I'd rather work for Ivan and Vijay because I don't want to be left behind. I want to be saved because being famous without Ivan and Vijay feels worthless and meaningless. It's not worthless and meaningless, obviously, but it feels worthless and meaningless because Ivan and Vijay are that special, obviously, because we're God. Hence, why those actors are gonna beg their fucking asses off, man. They're gonna fucking beg, man. They just experienced that international fame, the whole world going crazy about my last of Zane's movie. Hence, those actors are gonna fucking beg their asses off, obviously. Right. I'm going to show you the building I'm going to build for I'm going to show you the pictures of the kind of building I'm going to build for the special effects team. This is going to be top notch. I'm going to build a big building for the special effects team to work. I'm putting $10 million towards the building, man. You're looking at a big building, man. You're looking at a big, yeah, something like this. Think something like this. Think of a building like this where the special effects team will work. You're looking at a 40 team of special. Think something like this for where the team will work, man. A nice build. I'm going to build a nice. I'm putting $10 million towards building a building, and that's where all the special effects team are going to work. So I have my office for me and my wife and the 17, and I also have my $10 million building where the special effects team are going to work. That's where they're going to work. And I'll build my building in Vancouver, and George Lucas will be helping with all that. Let's see, right? That's why Scotches will be a top-notch brand, obviously. I've shown you pictures of a big building, the kind of building I'm going to build for what the special effects team looks like top-notch. Because you're looking at a good 40, 50 team of special effects people. And they're going to work hard for me because I'm paying them a lot of money and I'm spoiling them. Hence, I don't have to worry about those cheesy special effects for what? My last Hope for Xanus movie, obviously. Meanwhile, last Hope for Xanus movie. Obviously. I can show you more pictures for another couple more minutes. I'll end the video. I'll end this part. And I'll start talking about the console arts and what I want my world to look like, obviously. This will be a good hour and 3-minute video when I'll end the video here. And hence, well, you better fucking enjoy these side videos and enjoy it because my series. The reason why I'm making a lot of side videos is because I know my series is soon coming to an end. Because I only have next month I'll make my phase 6 analysis. I'm done on my phases. My wife will be joining for joy, obviously. But you will panic your asses off. And all I have left after that is Swimming with the Sharks, my final announcement. I'll let my stepfamily know that I'm done my book, The True Nature will Show. I'll cry my eyes out. I'll pay this fee and save my wife. And once I'm king, I'll be living the life of my wife, and you will have left behind. As I'm not going to let you do like that, obviously. You hope you can get your full cake, but I'm not fucking stupid. No way in hell will I let you cause this mess in my life and have me suffer death, and you don't even talk on public on. You think I'm going to have you get your full cake of that? No fucking way. You chose bullshit sex over my glory. Hence, once I'm king, you don't see me and my wife live. You reap what you fucking sow. Yeah, you would have seen my glory if you just let me and my wife be together. But because you're selfish, I want to see them have sex. I want to cause mess in their life. You made your choice, and now when me and my wife are king and queen, you're right. You don't see our glory like that. You get your fucking deserve. Yeah. Let me show you more pictures. I'll show you pictures of what. I'll end it off with a luxury yacht. I'll say $25 million yacht. Me and my wife can get a $25 million yacht's even good. I'll get a nice $25 million yacht. Me and my wife are gonna own a nice $25 million yacht, man. Yeah, picture a yacht like this. A yacht. I don't want the yacht to be too big though. Like a smaller yacht. Yeah. But the yacht I'm gonna own is something like this. Like a yacht like this. That's the kind of yacht I'm gonna own. Like a yacht like that, man. A yacht slightly smaller than that. That's the kind of yacht I'm gonna own. And that's where the actors are gonna be partying it up for the once a month parties in the summer and fall. And they're gonna be doing the table reads. They're gonna be doing the table reads in the summer and fall on the yacht and in my luxury boardroom, my luxury office. For what? For the spring and winter, obviously. Right? I'm gonna show you pictures. You guys are gonna need. I want to show you pictures. The reason why the actor for Tactius the First is perfect for the role of Tactius. The reason why the actor for Tactius First is perfect for the role is because I saw him in Thor, and I'm like, oh my god, he's perfect for my father with the beard and the eyes. I'll give you a idea of what I'm talking about here. I'll show you the picture of the actor for you see how he looks? You see this picture here? There's a reason why he's perfect for what? He's perfect for my father. He even kind of looks like me. There's a reason why he's perfect for my father and what? For Tactius the First for Xanus. You see what I'm saying? Picture something like that for Tactius the First for Xanus. He's perfect for my father for what? For Xanus. That's why I chose the perfect actors, because I know what I'm doing. Yeah, man. I'll show you more pictures. This actor here, he's perfect for the role of Tactius the First, obviously. Here's another picture. See this picture here? With the beard and the dreads. Because Tactius has long dreads and he has a beard too, obviously. I don't want to spoil the story for you. You see this picture here? This is why this actor is perfect for the role of Tactius the First from my Last of Us movie. And hence I know what I'm doing, obviously. Oh my god, Ivan, that actor's perfect for your father. Yeah, he's perfect for my father, and he even kind of looks like me with the dreads. Because I know what I'm doing. Hence why I chose the perfect actors for my movie, man. All the actors I chose are perfect. The actor for Joe, and I'll end the video here. Right? He's perfect for what? He's perfect for Job, obviously, right? Yeah. This actor here is perfect for Job. When you see him, you can picture him as Job. Picture him as Job, obviously. That's the actor for Job. Andy Serkis, right? So you have Idris Elba. I mentioned his name. Idris Elba is perfect for Tactius the First as my father. And Andy Serkis is perfect for the role of Job, obviously. And all those other actors are perfect for what? And now you guys understand why my Last of Us movie was the best story ever told, man. All those pictures, oh my god, Ivan, that actor was perfect for Tactius First. Yeah, man, he's perfect for my father. Hence why I'm paying him a lot of money, because he's a big part of the plot. I'll pay him a nice $11 million, which is a good like 6.5 million in pounds, which is a nice paycheck for a minor role. Because Tactius the First is only in a good like 40 minutes, 45 minutes of volume 1, in the beginning of the story, and you won't see him until the end of volume 3. Pay that actor a nice $11 million the way he works hard for you. And that way you get unheard of performance from him. And hence why what? My wife some stuff for me because I had everything planned out for my Last of Us movie, obviously. Right? Show a camera for you.